but she was pretty keen to get out, so I only got back from Merimbula yesterday, edited up a video, then got back up at 4 this morning, and yeah, come out to this property, try and get ourselves a fallow deer. I saw a couple on the drive in, they just ran across the track, a couple of velvet bucks. Didn't look too bad, but I didn't get a good, real great look at them, so I didn't worry about sort of pulling in and waiting for first light to chase them. But yeah, the main aim is to try and get a buck, but if a doe comes out at the wrong time, it could be in trouble too, so we'll see how it goes.
Well, that was eventful. So I'm stalking down there in the paddock down below me. Hadn't seen any deer, and just something in my brain just clicked, and I'm thinking, where are my car keys? And then I realised I'd locked them in the car. It's a pretty rookie error. So I came back to the car, and I'm looking around trying to find something that I can sort of use to leverage the little lock button, but I can't find anything. So I thought, well, I'm going to have to find a fence. Anyway, after about 1 kilometre of walking, I finally found a fence, and there was a bit of scraggly wire wrapped around one of the posts, so I snapped it off and took it, made a little hook that you saw there in the footage before, and I ended up taking the EXO frame out of the pack and using that as the pry bar, because everything else was sort of snapping. Like I was trying to use tree branches and they were snapping, and I was trying to get a good leverage on it and couldn't do it. So yeah, I just pulled the frame out and she's still good as gold. So anyway, I'm back in the car now. Well, I've literally just driven into the property, and it's pretty cool when you know the property so well that when you drive up the ridge and you see something that doesn't look quite right on the hill and you're almost certain it's a deer. Anyway, I pulled up, binos up, there's a hind and what looks like a spiker. They're 1,100 yards away. Sorry about that, Rem's just making a bit of noise. Got the two rascals, got Stan and Rem with me, but I'll get the camera onto these two deer, see what they are. Fairly certain it's just a hind and a spiker, or two hinds, something like that. And then maybe I'll fly the drone over there. I've got no intention of shooting anything this afternoon. It's friggin' hot. It's like 28 degrees and just crazy humidity. Feels like it's going to rain at any minute. But anyway, I'll get the drone over there, give you guys a look, and I'll get them on this camera and we'll see what they are. I thought there was a calf with them, but it's just a little swamp wallaby feeding with them. Pretty cool. I was going to have a quick further glass, trying to make sure I haven't missed anything, and then it still has so perfect conditions to send the drone over there, so we'll do that. The border collie was just sniffing the mic, so if you hear sniffing on the mic, Jesus. That's as safe a spot as any, I guess. Alright, I'm recording these deer. We'll see how close we can get. Alright, they're looking. think that was a success. I know for certain I got those 2 deer on the drone, so it'll be just curious to see how the footage turns out when I get back into the editing room. But yeah, hopefully it looks alright. So for the rest of the afternoon, I've still got about an hour and a half of light. I'll probably just glass around these gullies sort of nearby, have a look in them, and I might even go put a trail camera out. So I'm not certain, but I think they're the same 2 deer that I videoed with the drone. So yeah, I haven't gone and put a camera out or anything. I've just been sitting over this face. I've actually was more curious to see if I could relocate those deer after the drone had scared them into those bushes, and I didn't see them until they got out into the open there. I just saw them pop up, but it's right above the bit of bush that they ran into, so it definitely looks like the same 2 deer. I wouldn't mind getting the drone back over there again, but I don't really want to push them too far, so I might just leave it. Be happy with this bit of footage here. They're like 1,300 yards away at the moment. So I've just spotted this one down below me. Now this one is tempting. This little snack pack's at 500, and basically I could get the car to its location. Tempting, but I'm not going to worry about it. If it was a little bit cooler I probably would, but I want to get up early and hunt in the morning, so I'm just going to watch it. Might throw the drone up and put the drone over the top of it, I reckon. Let's do that. That's going to be a wrap for me this afternoon. Going to pack this gear up and get on out of here, but pretty good outcome. I think I've got some cool drone footage of a few different deer, so we'll see how it looks in the editor. But yeah, I've saved myself a hell of a lot of work by not shooting anything, and it's just been a really enjoyable afternoon, just chilling out here with the dogs, just glassing these hills, and yeah, it's just been a good time. So anyway, I didn't get the trail cameras out like I'd hoped to. I'm going to try and do that in the morning, but we'll just see how we go. If not, I might go out again tomorrow afternoon. Who knows? I've still got a few more days off work, so I'm going to be sort of all over the place trying to get as much hunting and fishing in as I can before I have to go back to work. So we'll see what happens, but I'll see you guys in the morning. I did not see a single deer this morning. I got one trail camera out. I'm just on my way home now. I'm going to quickly jump down, have a fish, try and get a good ender catching a carp.